Tragedy struck in Corozal on Tuesday night. Around 8:30 p.m., 24-year-old Samir Vivas was fatally stabbed once to the abdomen across from where he lived in the Venezuelan site area of the town. After being stabbed, Samir made his way home and collapsed after identifying to his grandmother who had stabbed him. His mother was notified shortly after, but by the time she arrived at the scene, he had already perished.
I was at home in Calcutta village after 8 o'clock when my mom called me and told me, said, "Annabelle, you have to come down now." I told her why. He said, because Summer, Stephen have just stabbed her, stabbing Stephen. And then he said, and it looked like it's deep, so please just come down. So I hurried, ran out, and I got a taxi and came. By the time I reached here, I saw my son lying down there. And when I saw him lying down there, my mom told me he was drinking earlier at the neighbors. So I told him, "Ma, what happened?" And he said that the boy stabbed Summer, and Summer just ran over and told him that they stabbed him, and he collapsed right there. And then my mom said, because he was drunk, but he died right here on the spot. And that's all. I was trying wetting him, bringing him back, I think, but he was already dead.
Annabelle traveled several miles from Calcutta village and police had still not arrived on the scene. Samir was rushed by ambulance to the Corozal Community Hospital, but he was already dead. This was not the first time that her son had been gravely injured, and Annabelle was hopeful that he would survive.
They opened the ambulance, and the other doctor from the hospital ran in, and when they ran in and checked him, they called me inside, and I told them, "Come in, come in." I tell them, "Bring in my son, shock my son." I said, "No, ma'am, listen, sit down, Miss Bieber, sit down." He said, "Your son is dead." I said, "No, no, no, he's not dead."
According to police, Samir was stabbed by a 15-year-old San Antonio resident and former student of ITV Corozal following an altercation between the two over a stolen bike.
Vivas was at home, Venezuelan site area, Corozal town, where a minor had approached him and accused him of stealing his bicycle. Argument ensued. Immediately thereafter, a fight where the 15-year-old minor introduced a knife to the fight and stabbed Vivas to the stomach. He was taken to the Corozal Community Hospital, where he succumbed to the injuries. Well, we haven't received any report. We haven't received any report of any stolen bicycle by the 15-year-old minor.
Okay. Now, is the minor of the same area?
No, the minor is from San Antonio village. Right, he had handed himself this morning with his parents.
But while police are saying that the motive behind the murder is the stealing of the bike, Annabelle says it is not so.
It's not really that. The little boy used to always beat up my niece. She is a boyfriend, and they always have a misunderstanding, and they kept him away from around here. And when they kept him around here, from here he came, and it looked like my son didn't like the idea about it, and he told him at the neighbor house there, and that's when he just stabbed my son. And my son ran over and told Gran, "Stephen stabbed him." He dropped right there, and that's it.
The 15-year-old minor was this morning handed over to police by his mother and sister. His mother says that while her son confessed that he was in a fight with Samir, he did not murder him.
My son gone to the house because he had got a girlfriend, he gone carry a key, and the girl never did it. So meantime he wait for the girl. The person, I forgot the person's name, the young man Samir come in. So he tell my son like this and say he says, "You bitch, so I hear you accuse me that I thief your bike." So my son say, my son smile, because he can bicycle, you know, on bicycle. So they got the argument, and say, my son say, he only smile and he walk away. He say, when he walk away, the boy Samir approach him by in short collar, and he say, when he approach him, so he say he hides up to him bike front and so he say, and from this start the fight. Well, they never take long this fight, leave it in San Francisco. He say, the boy dropped. He said when the boy dropped, he said he hear like the boy grumble. He said, well, he pick up his bike and he gone. When same time when the police, now when that thing, no long after my son reach home, he never reach home then, sorry. When I say police they come, this happened like between like 8:30. And the police then say, you call up my son. I said, what? He said, because they just accuse him to stab somebody. I said, no, it can't be my son. My son is like that. My son young and he never get himself in trouble yet. He don't that type of people.
Police confirmed that the minor has no record, but that Samir has had a string of run-ins with the law for various offenses.
First time, yeah, but the Samir Vivas, numerous time in police custody. He is well known to the police.
For robberies?
Robberies, yes. Likewise, while I was working in Orindrock, the officer in charge of Orindrock, we dealt with him several times there for robbery also.
Samir, according to his family, was to leave today to go and work with his brother in San Pedro. He was to celebrate his 25th birthday on Monday, August 10th. Dwayne Moody for News 5.